Last class we have discussed two methods, iteration method and recurrence tree method. Now third method is substitution method. So it has two steps. Step 1, to guess a solution. Step 2, prove that your guess is correct. How to prove? Using principle of mathematical induction. This is what substitution was. So let us solve one exercise problem. Solve this equation Tn equal to twice T n by 2 floor plus n. So solve this recurrence equation using substitution method. So first is to guess a solution. So let us guess Tn less than or equal to some constant into n LGN. Right? Or some constant P greater than. Let us guess the solution of this equation is this one. Guess Tn less than or equal to Cn log n is the solution of, say this is equation 1, recurrence equation 1, right? Next we will prove that this solution is true. How to prove? Using the method of induction. Yes. So what is method of induction? So first try to prove that it is valid for n equal to 1 if it satisfies, or n equal to 2 base cases, or n equal to 3 you test it, and then assume your this equation is valid for k and prove that it is also valid for k plus 1. But here the pattern, this is the floor function, right? Here pattern is, suppose n, then n by 2. Again, if you repeat n by 2 square, n by 4, then n by 8, n by 16 in this way. This is the, so after n by 2, next is your n, right? So induction step says you first prove that, so this equation is valid for n by 2, then this is the assumption. Assume that this equation is valid for n by 2, then prove that it is also valid for n, because the next value of n by 2 is n. So suppose this equation, suppose you are guessing this is your solution. Suppose let's say this is your solution, you write 2, right? Suppose this 2 is true for n by 2 floor. So this we will show that it is true for n, because n is after n by 2. This is the induction. That is, you put n equal to n by 2 here. Let what you are saying in this step, let T of n by 2 floor is less than or equal to C into, if you put n equal to n by 2, this will be n by 2 floor log n by 2 floor. Right. P is solution of equation 1. Let this be a solution of equation 1, recurrence equation 1 is true. And to prove Pn less than or equal to C into n log n is also a solution of 1. So this part is your recursion, so assumption for induction, principle of mathematical induction. You know, let P of n by 2 less than or equal to C n by 2 log n by 2 be a solution of equation 1 is true. You assume that it is true. So let it be true. Right. Then your task is to prove. What you will prove? That yes, it is also valid for n. So that is your. Now let us check. So from 1, it is given that Tn is equal to 2T n by 2 floor plus. Okay. So this implies Tn, and Tn by 2, we know that this is a solution. Tn by 2, so it is true. So this particular value is less than or equal to 2. This value we can write T into n by 2 floor log n by 2 floor plus n. Is this clear? So Tn by 2 I have written because it's as per induction hypothesis. So this is valid. So I have Tn by 2 less than or equal to this value. So this is less than or equal to equalize. So floor function, you know that 2 T n by 2 log n by 2 plus n. Is this relation hold? Is this it is correct? So because This is n by 2 floor, this is n by 2, right? So this always floor function is always less than that value. This is because if x is a variable, its floor function and x is always less than equal. Right? Floor function, I hope you know what is floor function. 3.8. What is the floor value of 3.8 floor? What is that? This is 3. Right? 3.5 floor is the integer part. So always this is 3.8 floor and 3.8. In this example, it is less than. So less than or equal to, always you can write or. Right? So floor function is always. So here floor function for easy calculation, I am just deleting that. And so inequality also holds. So now I can write log, this is better, log n by 2. So 2 to cancel. So this is equal to Tn. Log n by 2 is log n minus Lg2 plus n. What is Lg2? Lg2 is 1. Log 2 base 2 is 1. So this is equal to Cn Lgn minus 1 plus n. Right? Let us write another page. So next value will be is equal to Cn log n minus Cn plus n. So this was the previous case. So C plus n that I have written. Right? So you can, this is yours. You can take command. What we got that Tn less than or equal to, because initially it was less than or equal to Cn log n minus n, you can take common, it will be C minus 1. Right? Now what is your objective? Objective is to prove that Tn less than or equal to C into n log n. We have assumed that Tn n by 2 less than or equal to this. This we have assumed, so we will prove this one. Okay. So for some constant C is greater than 0, that C also we have to find out. Right. So this is our task. So how, whether we got this Tn, what we got Tn less than or equal to Cn log n minus. Right. So now this is equal to C into n log n. This is our requirement. So where? So is it valid? So this is true only when, so this is positive, right? N into C minus 1 is positive, right? So if you will subtract, because minus some value. So these two quantity you check, these are same. If minus, this is a positive value, and 100 minus 5, and this is 100. So if this is positive, then this is less than equal to this, this inequality holds. So this will give you your C value. So this implies, so we know what is n. N is your array size or input size. So this is always positive. So this is positive. So C minus 1 is also positive. If it is positive, this is positive, then only the product is positive. Right? As n is always positive. So what we got, that c minus 1 is positive, implies c greater than 1. Right? So we got what is a c value. So therefore, this implies Tn less than equal to c into n log n for c greater than 1. Okay, we got the solution. Right? So this was our requirement. We have assumed that this is valid for n by 2, and we have proved that it is also valid for induction hypothesis, then induction. Now only we have proved one part. Okay. Now question is we have to prove the base case. Okay. That is also because initially it must valid, then only we will use recursion. So what will be the base case? Let us first try. The base case is not given in the question, so we have to find out base case. So let us check whether it is valid for 1 or 2 or 3. First let us start from 1. So what is T of 1 or base case? Let us prove. Right. What is T of 1? Let us calculate T of n when n equal to 1. Right. That means so T of 1 is equal to, let us substitute on our equation. The equation is this one, recurrence equation. T of 1 equal to 2t 1 by 2 floor plus 1. 2t 1 by 2 floor plus 1. Right. So if T of 1 equal to 1, then what is your equation is this satisfied? Let us check whether this is the recurrence equation, right? Let us check whether it is true or your solution is true for this recurrence equation. So if Tn equal to 1, then this is 1 less than or equal to C into 1 Lg1. 1 Lg1. What is Lg1? Log 1 base 2. This is 0. So this value is 0. So this gives me that 1 less than equal to 0. Is not true. So 1 is positive, greater than 0. So 1 is not less than equal to 0. So n equal to 1 cannot be your base case. So T1 doesn't satisfy this solution, right? So this cannot be a solution. So let us check if n equal to 2, right? So if n equal to 2, that means your recurrence equation will be T of 2 equal to twice T of 1 plus 2. Right? So this is your recurrence equation. I have substituted. T of 2 equal to twice T of T2 by 2 is 1. 1 floor is 1 plus 2. This I have written. So this is equal to T of 1 is 1. It's given in the, suppose T of 1 is 1. So this will be 2 plus 2. 2. T1 is 1 plus 2 is 4. Now let us check the solution. So T of 2 less than or equal to C into n log C into 2 Lg2. So this implies T of 2 is 4 less than or equal to Lg2 is 1 C into 2 or twice into C. So this implies C greater than equal to 2 less than equal to C or C greater than equal to 2. So we got a C. So this is valid for n equal to 2. So n equal to 2 is also valid. This best case is true. So that is n Tn less than or equal to this one C into n Lgn, where C is greater than 1. You can choose C equal to 2, which is always greater than 1. Okay, is true for n equal to 2. So if n equal to 2, we have proved. Right now, is this sufficient? If you will your best case, if n equal to 2, you have proved, then have you proved all these recursions? What you have proved? So in this state, what we have proved, if it is in the induction part, you have shown that it is when it is valid for n by 2, it is also valid for n. That means, and you have started that it is valid for n equal to 2. So if it is valid for 2, that means it is also valid. So you can just check whether this is sufficient or not. Whether n equal to 2 best case, when you are testing, is it sufficient that you from this base case you can generate all the integers, right? So to check that, we have proved that if your solution is true for n by 2 floor, this implies it is also true for n. Okay. So you have proved that if using induction, if solution is true for n by 2, then like it is true for n. And you are now saying that no, so it's true for 2. So this implies next value, it is true for, it's a double, okay, 4, and because it's a floor function, it is also true for 5. Right? So that you have proved. So then if it is true for 4, then it is true for 8 and 9. And now if it is true for 5, it is also true for its double, 10 and 11. Right? So 10 and 11. Now you can check that there is a gap. What 3, 6, 7, that you haven't proved. So, right. So one base case is not sufficient, which will tell that it is valid for all n. That's why we also, in this particular example, we will also test that is it true for n equal to 3. If you can show that yes, this is also true for n equal to 3, n equal to 3, then you can prove for 6, 7, then from 6 you can prove 12, 13. In this way, you can, combining these two base cases, you can prove everything. So now let us test that is it valid for n equal to 3 or not, right? So let us try for n equal to 3. Let us test. So T of 3, which is equal to, as per your, what is the equation then? When n equal to 3, if n equal to 3, your equation, recurrence equation will be 2T n by 2, 3 by 2 floor plus n. N is 3. So this is twice T of 3 by 2 floor, 1.5 floor is 1 plus 3. This is equal to T of 1 is 1 plus 3, which is equal to 5. Now check the solution. This is your recurrence equation. This is recurrence equation for n equal to 3 or n equal to 3. Now your solution, let us check T of 3 less than equal to C into n log n. 3 into Lg. Can you find a C? Right. So this implies T of 3 is 5 less than equal to C into 3 Lg3. So 5 by 3 Lg3 less than or equal to C. So this implies C greater than equal to 5 by 3 Lg3. Can you find this value? Lg3. Lg2 is 1, log 2 base 2. Lg4 is 2. So this value between, you can calculate, you can check the calculator also. This value, what is this value? Log Lg3, which is log 3 base 2. So 1 point something. This value is 1 point some value. Because 2 to the power 1 is 2, then it will be more than 1, right? But less than 2. So this value is less than 1, is greater than 1, less than 2. And so this value, then I tell that C, this particular value 5 by Lg3 is less than 2. Lg3 1 point something. So this is, you can calculate this value also, exactly what value will be getting. This will be less than 2, right? So you can choose a C value positive. So whatever this value, you can choose. This is your C value, which is greater than 0. Okay. Hence, the solution, it is also true for n equal to 3. So now we have proved two base cases. N equal to 2 also we have tested, we got a C, and n equal to 3 also we got a C. So from 2, using induction, you can generate 4, 5. From 4, 8, 9. From 5, you can generate 10. It is also valid for 11. In this way, this you can find out. From 3, you can get 6, 7. From 6, 12, 13. You can prove. If it is valid for 7, using induction, you can prove it for 7 and 15. Right? So that means this is valid for all n. Right? For every n, we have proved. Right? That means what we got, whatever the question was, so this was your recurrence equation, find its solution. So we got that Tn less than equal to Cn log n is the solution for this. So what is the meaning? So therefore, Tn less than or equal to C into n log n is a solution of recurrence equation. This we have proved using substitution. So that is in notation, if you want, you can write. So Tn less than equal to Cn log n for some that exists as C, we have proved. Okay. So this is the definition of B go n log n. So using substitution method, we have proved that the solution of this is B go n log n. Okay. I am giving a task that again using same substitution method, prove that Tn is equal to B go n log, big omega n log. Right? You try to prove this. But Tn greater than equal to C into n log n, you guess and find using this the way we have proved using induction, prove that you find that those C, right, and the best cases. So this is you can try. Now finally combining this two, right? If you combine these two, what will you get? From suppose this is star 1, star 2, 1, and from this 2, what will you get? Can anyone tell? Tn is equal to upper, we have proved this is upper bound, this is also equal to omega n log. That means this is theta n log. So you prove this, then if you combine, you got the solution of this one is the solution of this is n log, theta n log, using substitution. Particular problem we have solved already, that this is theta n log n using recurrence tree method. Recurrence tree method, although that is a method using n, you are dividing into 2 n by 2 n by 2. Okay, so that gives you one idea, but that is not a proof technique. Okay, recurrence tree method cannot be used as a proof technique. It's just a shortcut way to give you some solution. Okay, right? Mathematical induction is a very good proof technique for solving this equation. That's why this is more acceptable method for proving that one a solution of a particular recurrence equation. Right? This is as a mathematics student, you must use this technique. But here there is a problem that this says first step, guess a solution. Your guess sometimes may be correct, may not be correct. Right? How to guess? This question is, next question is how to guess. Right? How to guess? So suppose you may guess that your solution is Tn equal to B go n. Then you try to prove, find a C. B go n. Okay, that means it's less than equal to C into n. Right? Then try to prove whether it is valid or not. If you can find out, then it's fine. Or you may check that your solution is say log n, order of log n, LGN. Then try to find Tn less than equal to C into LGN. Try to find that C. If you will find that, then you get right. If you cannot find any C, that means this is log n is not a solution of this equation. So this also depends on how to guess. If you can guess correctly, then you can finally you can prove it. Right. So that is one. Always there is a requirement to find a better guess. A good guess will give you a better solution. Because you know n log n is less than n square, right? So if someone will tell no, let us, if it is valid B go n log n, that means it is also true. Tn equal to B go n square. So if someone will guess n square, order of n square, then also you will find a C. Okay. So now suppose you have proved that it is big O n square, then again try less than that, n log n, you can try. If it also satisfies n log n, then can it be order of n less than n log n? That way, one can experiment by giving different guess. Okay, sometimes it will be valid, sometimes you can, if you will start big O n square, then another effort you give, can you reduce n log n? Because it is now valid for n log n. So that is one way. Or another way is your previous technique, like your recurrence tree method or iteration method, sometimes help you to give you a better guess. Why I have immediately started this? Because I have already in the previous class proved that using recurrence tree method, I have seen using recurrence tree method with that diagram, okay, that it is theta n log n. Last class you check your class notes, so it is n log n. So I previously using some other method, I knew that yes, the solution is theta n log n, but that is recurrence tree method, not a acceptable method. That's why let us prove the using substitution. Right. So how to guess? There is no shortcut way, no specific way that how to guess for a general problem. But sometimes your recurrence tree method or other method, iteration method, may help you, may guide you to give you a correct guess. Actually, okay. Sometimes your previous experience also will help you to give you a guess. Like suppose this is your question. Another question, suppose I will ask you that Tn, I'm giving another question. Tn 2t n by 2 floor plus 17 plus n. Suppose this is another question. What will be your answer? Because already I have solved this. So your previous experience will help. When n is very large, n by 2 floor and n by 2 floor plus 17, both are same, almost same. In asymptotic sense, because all are asymptotic notations we are finding out. When n is very large, when n converges to infinity. So in that case, both are same. So the same, you can solve this, you can guess the same, your same answer will also valid for this question. Right? Or you may not give this in floor function or ceiling function. Another question, Tn equal to 2Tn by 2 plus n or plus theta n. Sometimes n you can write theta n. Also the same answer. Right? So that's why I'm saying that there is no exact policy that it will guide you that it is how to guess. But still, some other methods will help you or will guide you, or your previous experience will guide you that how to correct. So that's why you try many problems so that if a new problem will come, then you can guess it correct. Okay. There are many exercise problems in your book. You try